Hey y'all, Random Andrew coming at you again with another Mini Cooper video.
Hi.
I've enlisted Craig's help today as camera guy. Let's have a look at some of the parts we've got today. If you follow the Random Andrew page, you already know what these are. Oh, you want to do some filming?
Yep. So you have 2 hands free here. All right.
It's good old Rock Auto.
Tear it up.
There's a funny story behind this package. It got delivered to the wrong address. By the way, this is the part. Serpentine belt. Says it's one for the AC. So we may end up replacing this if I decide to pull the AC components off the car.
What you got?
So the story behind this package.
Some bubble wrap.
It was actually delivered to the wrong address by FedEx. And I don't know if they corrected that or if somebody else wrote this on it and brought it to my house. So if that was the case, thank you very much.
Good job. Next.
So to change this on the Mini Cooper, you can do it without any specialty tools. I've done it before. Well, actually I've taken the belt off and put it on before, but I don't like having to do it that way because it involves removal of a lot more off the car. So depending on which Mini Cooper you have, you'll need a different kind of specialty tool. Here's what we'll need today. And I'm pretty sure this is for the supercharged. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the non-supercharged belt tensioner. This will go on the tensioner and then you just lift it up and put a pin in place. I think you put a pin in place.
We'll see.
Hang on.
Let's see how it works. Oh, there's more stuff. Look at that.
Those are the pins. I'm not sure which one mine is. It's probably going to be this one. But there ain't much room to get anything down in there. So, alright, let's go to the Mini and have a look where we're going to be doing the work. That does look good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Now, I have done a little drive, just kind of as a quick update. We're going to do a video and show you guys. Maybe we'll mic under the hood somehow so you can really hear the sound quality difference in this. You can also tell by the way the car performs that it is breathing properly now. We forgot to pin this somewhere, but I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's actually touching the cone. The cone.
Well, it's never as easy as you're hoping it's gonna be. So when we look straight down in here, the first thing you see is the alternator. I would actually like to spend a lot of money and get a high polish, like a chrome polish, you know, just really fancy looking alternator under here. I'm gonna need one soon anyways. You can kind of see the pattern that the belt runs in down here. It's a really good idea to get an idea of what that's supposed to look like, so when you go to put the new belt on, you get it in the right order. Now, yeah, I'm shivering in case you're wondering. You can see the tensioner right here where my finger is. You put this tool on the end of that and it can only really fit on one way, and you lift. Now, I'm going to point this out to Craig to make sure he knows what he's filming, and I'll have him try and film it while I do this.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's probably a good idea to shift some things out of the way. Can the camera see that? Oh,
Kinda.
it's a perfect fit on there, and then you just lift it back like that.
Release the belt.
Get your hands down in here and release the belt off the alternator.
Trying to get a good shot here.
Oh, wait a second. There's supposed to be pins in that I can lock into here somewhere, but you know what? How come I'm not seeing anywhere to lock a pin in? There's like literally no room to get my hands down in here. To get
This isn't for a big hand person, that's for sure.
Now I am putting a little pressure on this thing here that I probably shouldn't be. Let me try using this hand. Yeah, I literally don't have enough room to work, and I don't think this tool is giving me enough. Okay, so I got the old belt off. I decided to skip a lot of that nonsense. It's a good way to tell. You look at your belt, I'll quit backing up, and you look for wear marks or, you know, like where it might be cracking or anything. This belt doesn't look that bad. I figured it was time to change it, like it was making noise, right? I could still kind of see the writing on it. But
it doesn't hurt.
It's old, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it was 10 bucks for a belt. And we'll even show you side by side of the old and the new. Is that showing up good?
Yep.
And I'll show them the tooth. This side. And you can see actually a fair bit of difference in the way they look. Alright, there's a lot more gap between these. So we'll change it up, and that's a hard one to film. So I'm just gonna say, give us 1 sec, and we'll show you the new belt on it. Alright, the best thing I can advise anybody using the tensioner tool for the first time is get your belt, your new belt, on the alternator pulley, kind of aligned up with your water pump and your air conditioning pulley, and make sure that the belt is between the tensioner and the alternator. You know what I mean? Like, get that step done and get the tensioner tool on. That way you're not fighting between the tensioner tool and the belt at that point. Once that's done, get somebody to, you know, take the slack off, slip it around the crank, make sure everything's lined up, and it should be good to go.
They give you the tool for a reason.
Yeah, as far as I can tell. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be able to put a pin in there somewhere. I ain't figured that out yet. I have not figured that out yet. Sounds much better. So everything appears to be lined up. A little close in on the tensioner, but I think that's just the way it was sitting. I don't know. I'm gonna have Craig start it up. We'll see what happens. Oh, so good. Hey, don't do that. Get the crap out of me. Right on, there we go. And you know what? No squeaky belt noise. So it was a belt all along. Even if the belt doesn't look worn, change it anyways.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, just let it idle. Let it idle. Say it twice. I don't know why. Yeah, no cold revs. Cold revs aren't good.
I couldn't even hear you.
He just hears that intake and he wants to get all rev happy. Yeah, there you go. So that's how it is, folks. Make sure you get that lined up between the tensioner and the alternator wheel, your new belt. Get the slack on there and everything else falls into place. Because to have it lined up on the alternator lines it up with the other belts. Yeah, I had to, look at this. I had to crawl underneath and line it up. And I noticed when listening to the playback, I can really hear my valve noise more than you can just standing here, right? The camera picks it up, like, listen. It could be the injectors that it's picking up more than anything. In case you guys are wondering, I was just pointing the mic towards the injectors versus the valves. I don't know if I'll leave that in or not, but it's kind of example. And there you go. There's your Serpentine belt change using the tensioner tool on the Mini Cooper R50. So that means your non-supercharged Mini Cooper. I think we did all right.
Yeah. And a reminder, they build tools for the right job.
Oh, especially with engines like this. But sometimes having that specialty tool can make the job a ton easier.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Simple belt change video, nothing fancy. It's chilly today. Tomorrow's supposed to be decent, so we might go out and film a couple of fan requested. Had some of the viewers comment on the videos on Facebook or, you know, wherever, and suggest a few local area small cemeteries. We're gonna go hunt those down within the coming week, I'd say. And we'll have some more of those cemetery tours coming. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, and all that lovely stuff. See you guys again soon.